Spring is a season of renewal, but some outfits are doing the opposite for your style. Have you ever put on a trendy piece, but when you put it on, something just doesn't feel right? That's not just in your head. Some styles actually work against an elegant look, and I've seen them over and over again. In this video, I'll walk you through 10 spring fashion mistakes that women over 50 should leave behind. And even the most stylish women have fallen for the last one. Let's talk about color first, because, believe me, the wrong shades can make or break an outfit. Now, I love a little pop of color as much as anyone, but neon and overly bright hues, they can be tricky, especially for women over 50. I see this all the time. Someone wears a bold electric pink or a highlighter yellow, thinking it will add vibrance to their look. But in reality, these colors can be overwhelming, harsh, and honestly, a little juvenile. Instead of enhancing your natural beauty, they can wash you out or draw attention to undertones in your skin that you may not want emphasized. Here's the thing. Neon shades are high energy, which means they naturally overpower everything else in your outfit. If you're wearing a neon blouse, chances are it's wearing you rather than the other way around. And let's not forget that neon tones tend to look trend-driven. They scream fast fashion, and they don't have the timeless elegance that more refined colors do. That's why you rarely see elegant women walking around in head-to-toe neon. It's just not sophisticated. Now, I'm not saying you have to stick to beige and gray forever. Far from it. The trick is choosing colors that complement your skin tone rather than fight against it. Rich, deep colors like emerald green, burgundy, and navy can bring warmth and sophistication to your wardrobe without being overpowering. And if you love lighter shades for spring, pastels like soft lavender, blush pink, or powder blue are far more flattering and infinitely more chic. If you must have a little neon in your life, here's my advice. Keep it to small accents. A bright-colored scarf, a fun pair of statement earrings, or a bold handbag can add just the right amount of energy to an outfit without dominating your look. It's all about balance. A sleek, monochromatic outfit with a pop of color in the accessories? Now that's a stylish way to incorporate brightness without looking like a walking highlighter. Another reason to rethink neon is how it photographs. Ever notice how neon colors can almost glow in pictures? That's because they reflect a lot of light, which can make your skin appear washed out or overly contrasted. Softer, more muted tones, on the other hand, bring out natural warmth and radiance, making you look effortlessly elegant both in person and on camera. And let's be honest, most neon shades are associated with club wear, festival fashion, or teenage trends. They don't necessarily align with an elevated, mature wardrobe. When you want to look polished and put together, it's always best to lean into colors that exude sophistication rather than scream for attention. So, if your spring wardrobe includes pieces in ultra-bright colors, consider swapping them out for more refined hues. The right color palette can transform your entire look, making you appear radiant, elegant, and effortlessly stylish. After all, color should enhance you, not distract from you. Let's move on to another common fashion misstep: super short dresses and skirts. Now, before anyone gets defensive, if you love short skirts and feel great in them, then by all means, wear what makes you happy. But if you're aiming for a truly elegant, timeless look, then ultra-short hemlines can be a tricky thing to pull off. Here's the reality. As we mature, our style evolves, and certain cuts just don't flatter the same way they did in our 20s. One of the biggest issues with miniskirts is the constant adjusting. If you've ever worn a skirt that's just a little too short, you know the struggle. Sitting carefully, pulling it down when you stand, worrying about a gust of wind. It's exhausting. And let's be real, true elegance comes with ease. You want to feel confident in your clothes, Not like you have to monitor every move you make. Now, what's the alternative? If you love the idea of showing a little leg, consider knee-length or midi skirts. They strike the perfect balance between stylish and sophisticated. A well-fitted pencil skirt, a sleek wrap dress, or an A-line midi can still feel feminine and flirty without looking too youthful. Plus, they elongate the legs, which is always a win. Another trick? Pay attention to hemlines that hit at the most flattering part of your leg. For most women over 50, just below or above the knee works beautifully. It creates a long, elegant line and pairs beautifully with heels or even chic flats. It's all about proportion and balance. And if you really want a short dress, there's a way to make it work. Structured tailoring and a modest neckline. A shorter hemline looks far more refined when it's balanced with a long sleeve or a high neckline. The goal is to highlight one feature at a time rather than putting everything on display at once. So, if you've got a closet full of short skirts that don't quite feel right anymore, try swapping them for something a little longer, a little more refined. Trust me, you'll feel more comfortable, confident, and effortlessly elegant. Now, let's talk about oversized shirts, because yes, I know they're comfortable, and I know they can look stylish when done right. But the key phrase here is when done right. Many women over 50 default to oversized tops thinking they'll hide problem areas. But what actually happens is that they swallow your figure, making you look shapeless rather than chic. Oversized shirts can be tricky because they remove definition from your body. Instead of highlighting your waist or elongating your silhouette, they often make you appear boxy. This is especially true with thick fabrics, stiff collars, or shirts that hang straight down without any structure. Now, I'm not saying you have to wear tight, body-hugging tops. There's a middle ground between overly fitted and completely shapeless. The trick is to find tops that skim the body rather than drown it. A well-tailored button-down, a slightly structured blouse, or a knit top with a defined waist can give you the ease of an oversized shirt without losing your shape. Another great tip? If you love the oversized look, balance is key. If you're wearing a loose top, make sure your bottoms are more fitted. A billowy blouse tucked into sleek trousers or high-waisted jeans? That's a chic, effortless way to do relaxed dressing without looking sloppy. Tucking is another game changer. Even a slight French tuck, where you tuck just the front of your shirt into your waistband, instantly creates shape and gives the illusion of longer legs. It's a simple styling trick that makes a huge difference. And if you really love a full oversized outfit, play with layers. Adding a structured blazer over a loose top creates definition and pulls the whole look together. Accessories also help. A sleek belt over a baggy blouse can work wonders in defining the waist. At the end of the day, comfort is important, but style is about balance. Instead of drowning in fabric, try opting for relaxed but structured pieces. You'll feel just as comfortable, but you'll look infinitely more polished. And that's the secret to effortless elegance. If you're looking for more stylish alternatives, check out the description box below. I have added some of my favorite pieces that I know you'll love too. Now, let's talk about shoes, specifically chunky platform sandals. I know they look comfortable, and yes, they do add some height. But here's the thing. These clunky, heavy-looking shoes often do more harm than good when it comes to your overall look. They can throw off proportions, make your feet look overly large, and in many cases, make an outfit appear less refined. One of the biggest issues with chunky platform sandals is that they can make your legs look shorter rather than longer. A heavy, thick sole creates a visual block at your feet, which can break up the natural line of your legs. Instead of creating that effortless, elongated look we all love, these sandals often do the opposite, especially when paired with the wrong outfit. Another factor to consider is that chunky shoes can make an outfit look dated. These platform styles often have a very specific trend cycle. One minute they're in, the next they're out. And while they might work for a very young, edgy aesthetic, they rarely translate well into an elegant, mature wardrobe. Instead of timeless sophistication, they tend to give off a more casual, clunky vibe that doesn't align with a polished look. Now, if you love the idea of a platform shoe, there's a way to do it tastefully. Instead of ultra-thick, heavy soles, opt for a sleek, structured wedge or a low-block heel. These styles still give you the height and support you're looking for, but with a far more refined, elegant feel. A leather espadrille wedge, for example, is a fantastic alternative to a bulky rubber platform. Another great option is strappy, minimalist sandals. These add elegance without adding weight to your look. A delicate ankle strap, a modest block heel, or even a slight platform with a slim silhouette can create a balanced, flattering effect. The goal is to keep the lines clean and sophisticated, rather than bulky and overwhelming. And let's talk about comfort, because I know that's a big reason why many women choose chunky platforms. But the truth is, comfort doesn't have to mean big, heavy shoes. A well-made, supportive sandal with a cushioned insole can be just as comfortable without the exaggerated bulk. Brands that focus on both style and comfort can give you that perfect balance. So, tell me, do you own a pair of chunky platform sandals? Do you love them, or are they just sitting in your closet? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let me know what you think about this style. Do you agree, or do you have a pair you absolutely swear by? Sheer fabrics can be absolutely beautiful, but they can also be tricky to wear, especially when elegance is the goal. Now, I'm not saying we have to avoid all sheer fabrics entirely, but as we get older, it's important to be intentional about how we wear them. Sheer materials like chiffon, organza, and mesh can either add a touch of sophistication or make an outfit look unpolished and revealing, sometimes unintentionally so. One of the biggest challenges with sheer fabrics is that they often show more than we realize. Depending on the lighting, movement, and layering, sheer tops and dresses can expose everything, from your undergarments to areas you may prefer to keep covered. What might look subtly sheer in the mirror at home can become completely see-through in daylight or flash photography. And let's be honest, constantly worrying about what's showing takes away from the effortless elegance we want to achieve. Another issue is that sheer fabrics can sometimes cheapen an outfit if they're not styled well. A blouse with sheer sleeves or delicate sheer paneling can look refined, but a fully sheer top without proper layering can feel overly trendy and, quite frankly, a little too youthful. The goal is to create a look that's sophisticated and modern, rather than something that feels like it's trying too hard. So, what's the alternative? If you love sheer fabrics, look for strategic placement. Sheer elements on the sleeves, neckline, or hemline can add visual interest without making the whole outfit look exposed. A well-lined sheer blouse or dress is a great way to incorporate this fabric while maintaining a polished look. Another trick is layering. A sheer blouse over a fitted camisole can create a beautiful, romantic effect without feeling over the top. The key here is balance. Pairing a sheer detail with structured or opaque pieces keeps the outfit looking sophisticated rather than unintentional. At the end of the day, sheer fabrics can work at any age. It's all about how you wear them. If you find yourself reaching for something sheer, take a moment to assess. Does it feel elevated or exposed? That little check can be the difference between an outfit that feels effortlessly chic and one that feels unpolished. Cutouts have had a major moment in fashion over the past few years, showing up in everything from dresses to blouses and even knitwear. And while a subtle cutout can add a modern edge, extreme cutouts are a whole different story, especially when the goal is timeless elegance. The biggest issue with extreme cutouts is that they can often look overly trendy. Fashion trends come and go, but extreme cutouts, whether it's large openings at the waist, deep plunging sides, or multiple cutouts across a dress, tend to feel very of the moment. And when a trend is too of the moment, it can quickly feel outdated rather than timeless. Another thing to consider is proportions. Cutouts expose more skin, which means they naturally change the balance of an outfit. Instead of complementing your shape, extreme cutouts can sometimes distract from it, drawing attention in ways that might not always be flattering. And while showing a little skin can be elegant, too much exposure, especially in multiple places, can take away from the refinement of a look. Then, there's the issue of practicality. Have you ever tried sitting down or moving around in a dress with unexpected cutouts? Sometimes what looks great in a mirror while standing still doesn't always translate to real-life wearability. There's nothing worse than adjusting and repositioning an outfit all day just to feel comfortable. But that doesn't mean we have to avoid all cutouts. The key is to be strategic. A small, tasteful keyhole cutout at the neckline or a subtle shoulder cutout can add a touch of modernity without taking over the whole look. These details create visual interest while still feeling elegant and wearable. Instead of extreme cutouts, consider structured silhouettes with unique details, like a draped neckline, an asymmetric hem, or an open back design with a sophisticated closure. These features offer the same fashion-forward feel without looking overly exposed. At the end of the day, cutouts should feel intentional rather than excessive. If an outfit feels like it's more about what's missing than what's there, it might be a sign that the design is overpowering the elegance you're trying to achieve. And when in doubt, less is always more. Let's also talk about jeans, specifically, distressed and ripped denim. I know that denim is a wardrobe staple, and we all love a good pair of jeans. But there's a fine line between a relaxed, effortless look and a style that can look too worn out, especially as we get older. Distressed jeans, with their frayed edges, ripped knees, and shredded details, may have their place in a younger, ultra-casual wardrobe, but they don't always translate well into a refined and elegant style. One of the biggest problems with distressed jeans is that they can make an outfit look unfinished. The frayed edges and large rips can take away from the overall polish of your look, making it appear more sloppy than stylish. Large holes, shredded knees, and dramatic rips tend to lean more toward a grunge aesthetic rather than timeless elegance. Another thing to always consider is the fit. Many distressed jeans are designed with a very relaxed or boyfriend-style fit, which, when combined with rips and frays, can look overly casual and even unflattering. A great pair of jeans should enhance your shape, not add unnecessary bulk, or look overly baggy in areas that don't do you any favors. If you love the idea of jeans with a bit of character, there are alternatives. Instead of heavily distressed denim, opt for a dark wash or medium wash pair with a sleek, clean finish. These are far more versatile and can easily be dressed up or down. A well-fitted pair of straight leg or even bootcut jeans in a high-quality fabric will always look more elevated than ripped, shredded styles. Another trick is to focus on intentional distressing. A lightly faded wash or a raw edge hem can give you that relaxed, modern look without going overboard. These small details can add personality to your outfit without sacrificing sophistication. And let's talk about how distressed jeans can affect the rest of your outfit. When you wear ripped denim, it often requires extra effort to balance it out with more polished pieces. You might find yourself reaching for a structured blazer or dressier shoes to compensate. But instead of working around the distressing, why not start with a pair of jeans that already give you that refined, pulled-together look? Now, if you think distressed jeans are the only fashion misstep that can throw off your look, think again. There's another mistake that even the most stylish women have fallen for. It's one of those things that seems like a great idea until you realize it's actually working against you. And I see this all the time. So let's get into it, because this one might surprise you. Oversized bags seem practical. They fit everything, From your phone and wallet to snacks, makeup, a book, maybe even an extra pair of shoes. And at first glance, they seem like the perfect everyday accessory. But here's the thing. Oversized, slouchy bags can actually overwhelm your frame and make your outfit look less refined. One of the biggest problems with large, unstructured bags is that they can make an outfit look messy. Instead of adding polish to your look, these bags tend to collapse, sag, and lose their shape over time. They don't hold a clean silhouette, and when you're carrying one, it can almost look like the bag is wearing you, rather than the other way around. Another issue I have with these styles is that they disrupt proportions. A huge, slouchy bag next to your body can make you look smaller and shorter than you actually are, especially if you're petite. It adds unnecessary bulk and can throw off the balance of an otherwise well-put-together outfit. And let's talk about practicality, because yes, while they may seem functional, oversized bags often turn into a black hole. The more space you have, the more likely you are to carry things you don't actually need. Ever spent 5 minutes digging for your keys or phone in an oversized tote? Exactly. A structured, medium-sized bag helps you stay organized while still looking stylish. So, what's the alternative? A structured, mid-size handbag that holds its shape. A top-handle bag, a sleek crossbody, or a structured shoulder bag gives you just enough space for essentials without looking bulky. These styles add a polished, intentional touch to your outfit, making everything feel more put together. Another tip is to look for high-quality materials. A well-made leather or structured fabric bag always looks more refined than a slouchy, worn-out tote. Investing in a timeless, elegant handbag will instantly elevate your outfit, no matter what you're wearing. If you're someone who loves big bags, try this. For your next outing, swap out your oversized tote for a chic, structured handbag and see how it changes your look. I promise, you'll feel the difference. If you enjoyed this video and found these tips helpful, you are going to love what I have coming up next. Now that we've talked about what not to wear, let's focus on what does work. I have an entire video dedicated to elegant spring outfit ideas for women over 50, where I share timeless pieces that will make you look effortlessly stylish this season. So don't miss it. Click here to watch, and I'll see you in that video.